Hey everybody, it's Money with Money. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Biden's decision to further nominate Jerome Powell as chief of Federal Reserve for second term with inflation at a 30-year high. As we all have known, gas prices are shooting through the roof. In California, my cousin actually said that the gas prices are $5. And here where I live, it's about $3. So, and that's per gallon. So that is very bad. But stocks have despite risen because Jerome Powell apparently is doing a good job according to the majority. So, among other things, also the stock market during Thanksgiving has been performing better than usual, and we'll discover why. And we'll look at these reasons in this video. So, I'm not a financial advisor, and you should always do your own due diligence and research before taking part in any investment scheme. Let's get to it. All right, hope you all are doing well on this lovely Monday morning. I, for one, don't have school today, so I'm happy. So, market summary, Nasdaq Composite, $16,000, 10 and 60 cents. 16,010 and 60 cents. It just dropped to 16,005 and 15. So as we can see, mostly everything is up today except for the Nasdaq Composite. And the Dow Jones is up like 289 points. The S&P is up 223 points. The Russell is up 14.48. The NYSE Arca Oil Index up 24 points. So we're doing pretty good. And one reason is that Dow Jones rose modestly this Monday morning. The reason, because Joe Biden is about to announce whether he will nominate Federal Reserve Chief Jerome Powell for a second term with inflation at a 30-year high. And this article was actually at 8:26. It's about 11:50 right now. So Jerome Powell has already announced that he will nominate Federal Reserve Chief Jerome Powell for a second term. And the stock market rally actually diverged last week, with Apple and other like mega cap huge techs thriving, which masking some underlying weakness. So Apple stock, Amazon, Tesla, Nvidia, and Microsoft drove the Nasdaq Composite to record highs. The Nasdaq, and especially the Nasdaq 100, are looking extended. But meanwhile, the Dow Jones and Russell 2000 fell last week as the tumbling oil prices and treasury yields hit the market. And let's look into more on the decision on President Joe Biden, nominating Jerome Powell as second-term Federal Reserve Chief. The decision, revealed Monday before the stock market opened, ended a guessing game over who will lead the Fed during a period in which the central bank is expected to unwind coronavirus-era stimulus measures. The Fed this month approved plans to scale back its bond buying program, and elevated inflation has prompted market participants to expect higher interest rates next year. So that's one good news, higher interest rates. We've started tapering. We're recovering from the COVID-19 slowly, even though if it comes with our unexpected dose of inflation, which I don't like at all. So stocks rose on Monday, and Jerome Powell is picked to continue to lead the Federal Reserve over his opponent, Lael Brainard, the federal governor. The move assuaged investors worrying about switching central bank chiefs while the country's economy is trying to emerge from the COVID pandemic, like I said before, and battle inflation levels not seen in 3 decades. I can't get over the inflation. The Dow Jones rose to 245, and Powell, a former equity executive, slashed interest rates to near zero and implemented emergency asset purchases in March 2020 to help backstop the market during the first wave of the COVID-19 pandemic, helping the financial system to remain operational during a sharp slowdown in economic activity. He also led a landmark reevaluation of the federal inflation targeting framework during the COVID crisis. So that's like some of the few reasons why people would like the market today, why the market's behaving, because Jerome Powell has backstopped the market during the COVID-19 pandemic, and he's been doing a great job so far. And the chief economist, the chief US economist at Oxford Economics, said that it appears markets are reacting positively to the continuity signal, and continuity will be key during this potentially tricky phase of the recovery, where inflation is elevated and sticky, demand growth is strong but cooling, and capital and labor supply is gradually rebounding. So Powell's renomination comes as inflation has exceeded expectations, leading the Fed to walk back its predictions that the rise in prices that accompanied the reopening of the economy would be transitory. Some critics have also said that the Fed is waiting too long to tighten the monetary policy. But I think it's just right, in my opinion, because the central bank began slowing its asset purchases in November, its first major scaling back of its emergency programs from 2020, and indicated that it could accelerate that process early next year. And this is good because bank stocks, treasury yields moved higher after the White House announced that decision. Shares of JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley were about 2% in early trading ahead. So that is great. So in conclusion, Jerome Powell getting nominated for the second term of our federal government's treasury is good news because he has done well so far in recovering the economy, and we look forward to seeing more improvements. And also, please be sure to subscribe down below, click that like button, and see you on the moon. Bye bye.